Hi, my name is Antonio Edward, and my call sign is labanex. That's Labanex. And I'm doing a YouTube video today using the video capture feature to talk about several different platforms of Microsoft software and talk about some dream features that I like to see come in the near future, like in the 2012 release or version, of different software, online software, and products that Microsoft releases. One of the things, well, there are several different things. One is for Microsoft Office 365. I have a lot of feature requests for that. And second is Windows Phone 7 and what I like to see for that particular product in OS. And then the third thing is Microsoft Tag and where I want to see that go. And of course, other functionalities of Windows 7 and every other product that Microsoft puts out. Either through the website or whether it's through an instant messenger or a particular software, OS, stuff like that. With Microsoft Office 365, as you've seen in my previous videos, I am a big fan of that particular product. I am more of a fan of Microsoft Office 365 than I am of Google Apps. Google Apps has a lot of great features, and I would like to see Microsoft take on some of those features that it does have. Um, and just kind of explain that, where Google Apps has Google Groups, it has Google Collaboration. Well, SharePoint has all that built in already, and it's been around since SharePoint 2003, and what you have on your system is 2010. So there's no need for any type of group situation because basically there are discussion groups, forums, and other features of SharePoint that's already built in, and you're not just stuck on one particular group. You can assign different discussion groups for different sites on SharePoint. So that's a feature that's already been covered by Microsoft with the SharePoint platform. Um, what's great about Office 365 is that they took something that they have already done. Let me turn off the air conditioning. Okay, it's gonna make a lot of noise if I didn't. Um, they took a lot of the software and a lot of the product features that's already available for, let's say, SharePoint, Microsoft Office, and all of the various programs that come with Microsoft Office Professional. They have Exchange, which works with Outlook, and they also have Microsoft Link, which is a combination of live meeting and Communicator. And so you pretty much have everything you want right there, everything that you're used to working with in the office. And you can have a minimum of one user, whether it's a P1 plan or the enterprise plan. You can be a one-man show and still communicate to several different companies out there that have Microsoft Link, Communicator, and stuff like that. But one of the things that features that I do want to see is the ability to have group chat and Microsoft Link to Office Communicator users. It's going to be a little while before a lot of companies switch over to Microsoft Link. It's stuff like that takes time. Whenever you have a pre-release, a beta test, and then you push it out, before it gets pushed out live, especially companies as large as Apollo Group, which has over 100,000 employees worldwide. It's something like that takes a very long time to push out. So to migrate 100,000 users from Office Communicator, which is one piece of software, to Microsoft Link can take some time. And so at the same time, if you decide to move portions of your company over, like, okay, I want to move the accounting department over to Microsoft Link, but the rest of the company is using Communicator. Well, stuff like group chat and video sharing may be an issue because they're not going to be able to have group chat in Microsoft Link with Office Communicator users. So I believe that Microsoft Link should have group chat capability and also audio video communications between anybody who is federated. Federation means that you're able to communicate to anybody outside of your domain. So whether it's within your domain or outside your domain, I believe that Communicator and Link should be able to talk to each other. As I understand, they have two different languages. You know, our Communicator speaks one language and Link speaks another, so that may be an issue. And that's why I say that maybe adding a certain plugin to the latest release of Link so that Communicator users, Link can be backwards compatible. I'm gonna say it like that. Let's make Link backwards compatible. So if we do have a Communicator user that's in a group chat, they'll be able to communicate to Link. Another thing is at this time, if you have Link online, we're not talking about Link on premise. We're talking about those who are specifically on the cloud, in the cloud, above the cloud, under the cloud, doesn't matter. If they're in the cloud, they're not going to be able to communicate to anybody but Windows Live users, which means people, users who are in Hotmail, Passport. I'm not sure if they're using Passport anymore, but Hotmail, Live, and MSN.com users will not be able to are able to communicate to Link online users. Now the problem with that is it's the same thing. They don't have group chat capability. They're not able to share audio and video. And this is another idea that I have. And this is not for Microsoft Link. I'm thinking that we can include a special plugin, like a small DLL file, that if a Windows Live user is invited to a meeting, that they have Link attendee installed on their computer. Now think about it. It's not really using the resources of Windows Live, but what it does is a person who is on Windows Live will get the invite through an instant message, and they'll click on it. It will automatically open Link attendee. Now if the user does not have Link attendee on their computer, Windows Live will suggest, hey, do you want to install Link attendee so you can attend this meeting? So I think it should be more like a redirect saying, hey, you've been invited to a meeting. Do you want to add this to your calendar in Windows Live? And it will automatically add it to the Windows Live user's calendar. And then when the meeting comes up, they can click on a button within Windows Live, and that will transfer them over to Link attendee, and then they can attend the meeting. So I think that's a cool feature that should be embedded into Windows Live. Another thing I'm thinking about is Skype. Microsoft now owns Skype, and I know that Microsoft's going to take a lot of the Skype protocols and embed it with Windows Live and also with Link. At the same time, when a Link user wants to communicate with somebody who is on Skype, I think Skype should be included in the Link Online version so that people can add Skype users to their contact list in Link Online, and also Skype users can add Link users into their contact list. And the same thing, it should be group chat, audio, video, conferencing, desktop sharing, and stuff like that. As far as I know, Skype does not have desktop sharing built into it, but I'm thinking in like a new release of Skype can have that embedded. And if they are invited by a Link user to attend the meeting, it will automatically recognize that, bring it up within Skype, or do the same thing as my suggestion with Windows Live. If they're invited to a meeting or if it's on their calendar, they could press it into Skype, and then Skype will launch Link attendee for them and automatically join them to the meeting, in which for both Windows Live and Skype, it will not show them as a as an attendee, as a it will show them with their Windows Live ID in Link Attendee. So this will have to be a new release of Link Attendee. If somehow they got invited through Windows Live or Skype or through the calendars of Windows Live calendar, their Windows Live ID will show up in the attendees list so that the presenter will know that that particular user is in that conference. For Skype users and Windows Live users. The same thing goes for, now here's the thing about Yahoo. I know at one time Microsoft was about to purchase Yahoo, but Yahoo is still its own company. Maybe somehow Yahoo can get with, or Microsoft can get with Yahoo and say, hey, if a user installs Link Attendee on their computer, it will, if the user also has Yahoo Messenger, they can automatically add a certain plugin to do the same thing. So if a Yahoo Messenger user gets invited to a meeting and is scheduled in the calendar, it will automatically get added to the calendar of the Yahoo calendar user. And then when they attend the meeting, their Yahoo ID will show up so that the presenter can see that that particular user who is on Yahoo can see that. Now, companies like AOL and Google Talk may not be able to do the same thing. So for those type of situations, and like I said, Google Talk, I think Link users should be able to talk to Google Talk users as well. Maybe adding some of the protocols that Google has into Link, so that it can talk to Google users. But in those situations, a person can Google Talk user will have to be sending an IM or an email. They click on it and then they use Link Attendee to attend the meeting. So I think that's pretty much the only way you can do that. Audio video sharing, unless Microsoft includes a lot of the Google protocols for audio video sharing, and I know they speak 2 different languages. I think something like that is probably not possible. So Microsoft Link, I can see it being a lot bigger than what it is. It's already huge. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think Link is one of the best instant messaging programs for business, unified communications out there today. As far as phone use, I believe that for small businesses, Link should have some type of Skype for business protocols installed into it. So for users who, for companies that are using Skype for their phone calls, and a lot of businesses are doing that, they can integrate some of that unified communications into Link so that it will automatically communicate. And anytime a user is being created in Link or in Microsoft Office 365, it will automatically create that same user with the exact same username as the Microsoft Services Online Services ID. Excuse me, Microsoft Online Services ID can be added to Skype so that Skype users can see what's going on. Plus, that number is created, and the company can pay for it accordingly. In my next recording, I'm going to discuss some more features that I like to see. I'm at 14 minutes right now, so I got to start another recording. Peace.